I believe I ended up where I was supposed to be. I like to organize stuff, and it's about organizing. There's a place for everything. My name is Nekia, and I'm a certified surgical tech. We set up for surgery, pass the instruments to the surgeon, we break the surgery down, we make sure the patient is okay to leave the room, and we transport our instruments to decon. It keeps you on your toes. I love it.
Nekia was one of my first applicants. She was raising 2 small boys and just needed some sort of certification. She was in the medical field already, but was in a low-skilled, low-paying job.
I just decided I needed a change, and one of my goals was to go back to school so I could make a living for my family, and that's what landed me with the A-STEP program.
We were able to get her a seat in the surgical tech program. Unfortunately, it's a full-time Monday through Friday program, so to work full-time, to go to school full-time, to maintain, her bills was a real challenge for Nekia, but she was so driven and so motivated to do whatever she had to do to continue in the program.
It was a struggle. I was going to school in the day, working at night, so some days I would only see my kid for an hour. By the time I got home, it was bedtime. It was stressful. I wanted to be a good mother, and I felt like I wasn't because I was always gone. But I just felt like it was a part of the sacrifice, and I had to do it to make a better life for them.
She's the sole provider for her 2 boys, so we collaborated with BEAM, which is Beach's Emergency Ministries. We assisted in her gap funding for school, and they assisted with some of the social services part, like rent, her car payment, and things like that.
A-STEP has been an incredible partner, not just for Nekia and some of our other larger scholars, but all the women that participate in really helping them understand, how do I get from point A to point B? What is Pell? What is a FAFSA? What are all those things that have to happen in order for me to take advantage? And not only that, but how do I take what I want to do and what I'm good at and make that a career where I'm going to really be able to contribute? And Nekia, she was certainly at a place in her life where she was ready to do the hard work to make things different than they were.
It was like a breath of fresh air. Jill, she really worked hard for me. I didn't have to worry about anything. I just really focused on making good grades in the class. A lot of nights at Starbucks studying.
She has been, if I could put like a star student award, she would be my star student. She finished in 12 months, was one of the top students in surgical tech. I think before even graduation, she received a position with Baptist and has now just flourished.
It was scary because I was like, oh my God, I'm not in school anymore. Like, this is real. Like, I don't have an instructor to go to. In school, I was at a teaching hospital. So a lap chole would take like 3 hours. So when I got at Baptist, it was like a lap chole would take an hour. It was like going this fast. I was like, wait, what just happened here? So it was an adjustment, but I love it. I had a doctor tell my boss that I was the A-team. Being requested by a doctor it's an amazing feeling. It's like you know what you're doing. So I feel like I'm helping. I feel like I'm needed and I'm part of the team. Now I'm able to make a good living for my kids. I'm able to provide a really nice environment for my kids. Could I have done it without A-STEP? No.